tough day. Today I'm going to tell you how to make the perfect Shin Lamyun. Alright. That's these guys right here, probably the most favorite instant noodles in the world, and if there's somewhere they're not the favorite instant noodles, that place is wrong. I'm sorry, but this is just the champion of instant noodles in the instant noodle world. Alright, first thing you want for a real perfect Shin Lamyun is you want a perfect size saucepan or little pot, whatever you want to call it. You want it to be just big enough in diameter so that you can fit the whole Shin Lamyun noodles while they're dry inside one shot. Just big enough to do that, because if you do that, you're able to add the exact amount of water so that all the flavor that's cooked out of the noodles while it's dry stays in the soup while you eat it. You don't have to pour out any extra water. You can start with the exact amount of water you want and stay with that. If you like firmer noodles like me, exactly 2 cups of water, or maybe even slightly less, is the perfect amount to have perfect flavor. And then when you're done cooking it, you don't have to pour it out. So I have 2 cups, it's 1, and then I got another one over here. That's 2. So we got 2 cups of water in there, and then we're gonna get that going on the fire. Babe, where's the lighter? It's on the lighter. Alright, so that's gonna be burning. Alright, while that's heating up, I got some stuff over here. I got 1 clove of garlic. I got some mandu. I don't know what that is in English. I actually never really used to eat it before, so I kind of learned it in Korean. Gyoza is Japanese. Dumplings? Maybe they're called dumplings in English. We got these. Also, I learned these in Korean. Komnamu. And I think they're called sprouts. Yeah, sprouts. There's some kind of sprouts in English, and of course, the classic egg. So you got your clove of garlic. You can slice it as thin as you like, or I find the easiest way to do it is just smash it like that, and then go ahead and throw it in into your water. Next, right away, you got your Shin Lamyun packet. Go ahead and give that an open. You got your soft little soup packet. Do not put that in. Put that off to the side for a second. And then take your vegetable packet. Give a little shake as always. Rip it open. Get the vegetables. Go ahead into the water and let that start cooking now. Cool. What you do want to do with the sauce packet, the soup packet, give it a little shake, put it directly into the bowl. Normally you would think you want to put it directly into the soup, because into the pot with all the water. But if you do that, it actually doesn't taste as good. You would think that putting it in right away would let the flavor cook into the noodles as well, but it tastes better if you put it directly into the water in the bowl. And then it just coats the noodles as you eat it instead of cooking into it. Just trust me on this, give it a shot, see how you like it. If you think your way is better, no problem. So we'll put that off to the side for now. Also, while that's heating up, you have the sprouts. You can throw it in just before it starts boiling, or as it starts boiling, or if you like really firm ones, if it's raw, you can put it in after the noodles are actually cooked. But I'm gonna go ahead and put mine in now. It's getting hot, and we'll go ahead and add this in here. It's really starting to heat up. Steam is coming off really good. I hope I have enough gas left in the butane can, because that would be kind of funny if I ran out of gas in the middle of this demonstration. Shows what an amateur instant noodle chef I am. Yeah, it's burning real good. Oh yeah, you can see all that steam coming off. Beautiful. Wait. While that's cooking, I'll explain a little bit about our mandu. I'm using Baeksul mul mandu. Me trying to learn Korean at the same time I'm reading it. I think they're great. I haven't experimented with a whole lot of them. I like to put 3 of these just because of their size. These are still frozen. I don't know if you can hear that, but they're still frozen. They're already fully cooked. So when we put them in later, we don't have to worry about heating them up in the microwave or cooking them or anything. All right, that's got a nice, good, solid boil going. Now we can fit that in just perfectly. Shake off the last little bits of noodles. There we go. Go ahead and try and submerge that so it cooks evenly, nice and quickly. Oh, beautiful. So yeah, like I was saying, we have the exact amount of water that we're going to cook it in is the same amount of water we're going to eat it with. We're not going to pour any excess water out. It's all going to go into the bowl. I like my noodles a little bit firm, and so as soon as I'm able to like kind of break them up and move them around, that's when I'm going to add the egg. So the egg, you don't need to cook very long. You just need it to start cooking, and then once you put it in the bowl, the water's still hot, so it's going to keep cooking. You don't need to keep it on there until it's done. Let's give that a check. All right, so I'm able to kind of break that up just a little bit more, and then I'm going to add the egg. So you want to be aware of the temperature of your egg too. If it comes straight out of the fridge and it's really cold, this is going to cool it off a lot. So that's just about the texture and the consistency I like to put the egg in. And then if you can, ideally you break the egg with one hand so that when you put it in, your other hand is still clean to handle the chopsticks or do whatever you want to do. So give it a crack, break with the thumb, spread it open, just like that, off to the side. And then this hand is not sanitary because it touched the outside of the eggs. Then we can go ahead and mix that all in. And if you haven't done this before, it will overboil very quickly and very easily once you add the egg in, and it'll all come pouring off the sides. So you're going to want to make sure you don't add it too soon. Well, the noodles still have to cook. If you like really soft noodles, then cook the noodles more thoroughly before you add the egg, because it only takes a few seconds to get that egg cooked, and then a little bit more heat. Cool, and that's just about how I like it. Go ahead and kill the heat. Get that out of the way. And we're gonna add it to our bowl. We already have the powder in there, so we're just gonna go straight in. That's a shot. Cool. Make sure we get every little bit of egg and bit of vegetable in there. I'm going to give this a good mix. See the soup powder, see that nice lovely red color? That's telling you it's not too much water, it's not super diluted, you have a lot of flavor. And then with your mandu, you can just put it straight in. It's still frozen, doesn't matter. The water's still really hot, the soup's still really hot, so I kind of like to bury it under the noodles, put it right under there, so it's actually warming up. Again, it's already fully cooked, you don't need to cook it, you just need to warm it up. And that is our perfect Shin Lamyun. I'm not going to tip it over so it doesn't fall. My wife is a big fan of mukbang, so she says I should eat this on camera. I have no idea why, but she says people like this, so let's do that, I guess. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more instant noodle recipes, which sounds ridiculous and stupid, but if you appreciate this, let me know, and I guess I'll make more. I have interesting method for jappagetti as well, or other kind of saucy based noodles that aren't really soupy quite like this. Probably some other ideas too that I can't think of at the top of my head and look good on camera. Whatever. Thanks for watching.